What if your AI chatbot could answer questions directly from your SAP data, your purchase orders, your material descriptions, your policy documents? Not generic answers, but answers grounded in your actual business data? That is exactly what RAG, Retrieval-Augmented Generation, makes possible. And today, I'm going to show you the 3 ways gives you to implement it right inside the SAP ecosystem. No third-party black boxes, no blind trust, just your data, your control. Welcome back to Anubhav Trainings, your one-stop shop for BTP Gen AI learning. Let us get into it. Before we look at the options, let us be clear on what problem RAG solves. Large language models, GPT, Claude, Gemini are powerful, but they are trained on public data. They do not know about your internal material texts, your supplier contracts, or your custom service notes. RAG fixes this by doing 2 things. First, it retrieves relevant chunks of your private data. Second, it passes that retrieved context to the LLM along with the user's question. The result? Answers that are accurate, relevant, and grounded in your business reality. Now, SAP gives us 3 distinct approaches to implement this on SAP BTP. Let us go through each one. Option 1 is RAG with the SAP HANA Cloud Vector Engine. This is your go-to when your data lives inside the database. Think material long texts, service notifications, product descriptions, unstructured text stored in HANA tables. Here is how it works. Your text is converted into numerical representations called vector embeddings, which capture the semantic meaning of the text. These are stored using HANA's real_vector data type. When a user asks a question, the system finds the most conceptually similar text using functions like cosine_similarity and sends that context to the LLM to generate an answer. Now, for generating the embeddings, you have 3 architectural choices. First, an external model from the Generative AI Hub or a third-party provider. This gives you maximum flexibility in choosing your embedding model. Second, the integrated NLP server inside HANA, a cloud itself. This is your most secure option because your data literally never leaves the HANA instance. Third, an embedding model deployed on SAP AI Core, connected directly to HANA Cloud for on-the-fly generation. When should you use this option? When your data is text inside database tables, when you want maximum control over your RAG pipeline, and when security is a top priority. This option requires SQL skills and some application development knowledge, but you get full flexibility in return. Option 2 is RAG with the SAP HANA Cloud Knowledge Graph Engine. This one is a different beast. It is built for structured, highly interconnected data where relationships are everything. Think about a question like, which suppliers in Europe provide components for product X? To answer that correctly, you need to traverse a graph, material to component to supplier to geography. A vector search cannot do this reliably. A knowledge graph can. Here is how it works. Your business data is modeled as a graph of entities and relationships. A material is supplied by a vendor, which is located in a country which belongs to a region. When a user asks a natural language question, it is first translated into a Sparkle query that precisely retrieves the relevant facts. Those facts are then handed to the LLM to produce a fluent natural language answer. The use cases here are really powerful. Supply chain analysis, bill of materials, traversal, organizational hierarchy queries, product configuration. If your data has complex multi-hop relationships, this is your option. You will need the knowledge graph feature enabled in HANA Cloud and a component to translate natural language to Sparkle. Libraries like the LangChain HANA connector can help here. Option 3 is the managed RAG approach using the document grounding service on SAP BTP. And honestly, If you want to go from zero to a working chatbot the fastest way possible, this is it. Here is the idea. You have a folder of PDFs, Word files, policy documents, technical manuals. You upload them to the document grounding service. SAP automatically handles everything else: parsing, chunking, embedding, and indexing. When you later call an LLM via the orchestration service, the relevant passages are automatically retrieved and used to ground the response. So how do you decide? Let me give you a quick framework. Start with your data. If it lives in HANA tables as unstructured text, go with option 1, the vector engine. If it is structured with complex relationships, go with option 2, the knowledge graph. If it is a collection of document files like PDFs and Word docs, go with option 3, the document grounding service. Next, think about speed versus control. Need a quick proof of concept or a production chatbot with minimal setup? Option 3 wins. Need fine-grained control over every stage of the pipeline? Options 1 or 2. Finally, consider security. If your requirement is that data must never leave the HANA instance, option 1 with the integrated NLP server is the safest architecture you can build. RAG is no longer a research concept. It is the foundation of every serious enterprise AI application on SAP BTP right now. Whether you choose the vector engine, the knowledge graph, or the managed document grounding service depends entirely on your data, your query needs, and your team's skills. If this video helped you understand the landscape, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It genuinely helps the channel grow and lets me keep making this content for you. Drop your questions in the comments, whether it is about HANA vector engine setup, Sparkle translation, or getting started with a generative AI hub. I read every single one. Level up with Anubhav trainings. If you want to go deeper and build real SAP Gen AI applications from scratch, we have you covered across all our training programs. SAP Generative AI training covering RAG, Prompt Engineering, AI Foundation on BTP, and Generative AI Hub. SAP BTP Build training covering Build Apps, Build Code, Workzone, and Integration Suite. SAP CAP training covering Cloud Application Programming Model, Node.js and Java. SAP RAP training covering ABAP, RESTful Application Programming Model. Mail us to enroll or inquire at contact@anubhavtrainings.com. What if your